Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro, and we're underway from Philadelphia. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
No touch. No touch.
Now, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
No touch.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
A good draw play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body. And these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
So first down from the 41. Hurts looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And they chase him out of bounds. That's going to be a sack. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack. I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
On third down, it's Hurts. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Has him on the quick hitter. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if we wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On third down, Purdy. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3-and-out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, down in it at the 7.
At their own 7-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. He's got Devontae Smith. From dangerous, he is up past their 20.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at 1st down here. Hurts. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
From the pistol, Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
No touch it. 180, 180. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
He was brought down by Jason Pinnock.
Well, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment.
No touch it. 180, 180.
Toss play to Barkley. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 49ers into the dime defensively. 3rd down.
Great.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Completed left side there to Jennings. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
Brings up second and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Quick to the left, it's caught. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A pickup of 17. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Watch out!
From the gun, McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Throw right side is caught by Jennings. And that will not be enough for a first down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get their first points of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He's back to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. Into the crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And the 49ers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Moore on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Purdy to throw it. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Running back sent in motion. Purdy looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. First down from the 42.
A gain of 16 yards. And the 49ers first down.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he'll get this up to his own 44. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Get set, get set.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Hurts setting up to throw. Throw right, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Upton Stout. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Headed out right. Should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Now Hurts. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Look at that power. Deep left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And again, here's Hurts. He's trying to go deep again. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, and when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. What a great play.
The Eagles will set up for the
Let's go. Trim it.
Right side, they're going to pitch it. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
Niners 14.
That is terrific technique by the quarterback right there. As soon as you feel those defenders crashing down on you, got to get it out to your back, flip it to them in stride for the conversion.
Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And I guess they've had enough of this possession. They've got the punter out there on 1st down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the draw, it's Barkley. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
14 yards. And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles in possession of starts. They trail, but that lead is within reach. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Now pitch it to Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Great. Set.
They go to Barkley again. Spins away. He's got some room. 30. He's at the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles come through to tie it in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kate, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he just did.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles take the lead on that successful kick.
14.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Ringo to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
From the gun is Purdy. Connects on the crosser. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
And the 49er first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, 49ers.
First down, Purdy to throw. That's caught, so again it's Kittle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Back to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. On second down, here's McCaffrey. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Here he is to throw. Dump off, caught by his back. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. Fourth down coming up. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Great, set.
He'll look to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Setting up to pass. Vacates quickly left side. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. That penalty's on the offense, Brock, so that play is going to go down as a pick.
You see a flag as a defender, and I guarantee you your first thought is, oh, man, this is going to come back, right? Well, not this time. He gets to hang on to that interception.
Design quarterback run here. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And they got the field goal when it mattered most. And that kicked the difference in the game and what lets them leave here. Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Philadelphia Eagles. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he gets him around 6 there. In on the stop, had that incredible breakout season last year was Zach Bond. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they need, is enough to keep this drive moving.
1st down, run with Barkley. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles take over after forcing the 1st turnover of this ballgame. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense. Not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
They pitch it out to him here. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Hurts looking to throw. Flush down now to his left. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. The answers have to be found defensively.
And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Shipley now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're gonna throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10.
Hurts now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it. Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. And facing fourth down, they're leaving the offense out there. He's got it to his running back. Down the left sideline he goes. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
And an Eagles first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles tie and can take the lead here in the second. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And they'll take the lead.
Next to score, Eagles 7, Eagles 6.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10. At their own 20.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Hurts. Buying some time left. Firing it deep, left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Hurts trying again on second down. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Forced out to his right. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Don't touch that. Hey, let's go. Trip. Don't touch.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Escapes the pocket. Brought in close to the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw.